this episode, we will visit the Amphitheatre, the smallest and therefore the most potent stage on Planet Shambhala. Thursday afternoon at the Amp is like Christmas Eve for dedicated ravers. You only get to unwrap a few presents, but you know you're going to get exactly what you want. Bits can be seen here dancing with her good friends, electronic funk pioneers Fort Knox 5. Having contributed years of her tutelage to the next generations, she takes a victory lap as a circle of life continues. Good luck to all who've given their time to the family as they move on through the next phases of life. Stage director Stu, accompanied by host Think Tank, has been with Shambhala since the beginning. He carries on such loved traditions as Longwalkshortdock's Thursday night magnum opus, and created new ones by reinventing the stage as a testing ground for cutting-edge electronic music. Me too. They can lick their own ass, you know. The history of dance is difficult to access because dance does not often leave behind clearly identifiable physical artifacts that last over the millennium. It's not possible to identify with exact precision when dance became a part of human culture, though this amphitheatre's storied foundations are well documented. Once known as the Jungle Pit and later the Rock Pit, it has evolved over time with the changing tides and shifting musical tastes. The dancers volunteer countless hours of their lives to perform on these stages, sometimes even contributing to other departments of the festival in order to be able to enjoy the opportunity. Be sure to treat them with due respect, you lascivious little ravers. The lighting and sound crew at the amphitheatre have taken blank canvas and transformed it into a state-of-the-art showcase for up-and-coming creators, upholding Shambhala's long-standing tradition of taste-making. Vancouver's women's studies is so enveloped with the vibe that he brings through some of the homies, effectively fortifying his energy with support from good friends like the virtuoso drummer Waspy. Enraptured, he leaves his station in order to cut a rug. As the series draws to a close, the architecture of parody dictates that we reflect on the ground covered herein. It's time to make broad, sweeping generalizations and ruminate on our collective effervescence. Planet Shambhala is immense, and the experiences are far too varied and deep to be contained in any one video or series. Untold treasures await all who make the pilgrimage. If you journey here, you may visit the fractal forest, an enormous, funky jungle our camera crews cannot yet reveal. But such is the nature of this mysterious and mystical land. One might drive by a wild Ikale, or rub shoulders with a legend while on your own personal quest. However, despite the celebrity status that's emerged with the success of electronic music, it's always just been about the dancing, hasn't it? A diverse subgroup of artists have grown out of the media and worked tirelessly to document this world with their own talents. What motivates these wild assholes to devote their artistic expression to this space? Is there a deeper, primal reason for dance?
And let's just face it, I'm an alien who's on vacation. I'll bring the vibe and rate it 5 out of 5 cause we made it. It's so invaded, my sound is around in all these places. I dropped it on the low, haters didn't even know. I'm underground, can't you feel the bass is so profound? And can't you hear shit is hitting from the atmosphere? My ship is near, make you trip and make you feel so weird. I plan to planet, grow my thoughts and hope to understand it. I'm searching universes looking for the perfect planet. I found a planet and I think I'm about to land on it.
Dance has been an important part of ceremony, rituals, celebrations, and entertainment since before the birth of the earliest human civilizations. Archaeology delivers traces of dance from prehistoric times, such as the 30,000-year-old Bhimbetka rock shelter paintings in India and Egyptian tomb paintings depicting dancing figures from 33,000 BC. Many contemporary dance forms can be traced back to historical, traditional, ceremonial, and ethnic dances of the ancient period. In North America, from village to village, all the social strata of people came together to learn how to live more equally while celebrating the art and music that defined their culture. In barbaric times, these practices were outlawed. But the people have unconsciously recreated the touring dance culture, this time fueled by modern technology, attempting to burst forward within the sometimes restraining bubble of default society, yearning for a connection to the land and her creatures that had existed so peacefully for centuries before. After 20 years, Shambhala has established itself as the center of the calendar for our community, one constantly in flux. As time passes and people change, so does this ecosystem. Ravers come and go. DJs have their peaks and their valleys. Creators find new motivation. Eventually, you may change as well. But there will always be new blood, new experiences, inspirations, and emergent technologies. As long as people are free, we will gather together and dance.